All right. Whew. Man, we are getting started later these days, and I don't know what the story is. When I'm here. All right. All right. This coffee's a little on the weak side. I'm gonna have to start making it better. Uh all right, we're gonna be calling probates live today, guys. I have a new batch. Um, some of them I'm not sure if they have real property. I just basically grabbed as many as I could. But today we're going to be calling probates all morning. So I have a stack, and we're going to have some look, a touchy situation, obviously, but we're going to have some fun when we do it. We're here to serve them, we're here to help them, and that's what we're going to do. So let's get started. All right. So just to give you a quick overview, the process is I go to the courthouse, I get all of these, and uh, some of them again are uh, they're going through, but it wasn't clear if there was real property or not. So I'm gonna call those last. The ones that I know have real property to sell, I'm gonna be calling first. That's this batch right here, and it states it right on it. So I have a personal rep, and let's get started. All right. Uh, all right, we got above 10 hours here. So let's rock and roll. Probate one. So now this one I don't know. These are challenging. Now, this one, I don't know the relationship. It's probably father-son. So let's figure it out, though. All right, it's ringing. Hi, I was looking for Jonathan, please. Hey, Jonathan. My name is Daniel. I'm actually a local estate and a probate broker with EXP. I was reaching out to you this morning regarding a property, Jonathan, that I think you may have been executor on. It's over on Park Ave in Guttenberg. Does that sound familiar? Okay, so what we do here, I'm actually an estate broker, so I'm a real estate broker, but I work with families that are moving through that probate process, and I just wanted to, I guess, first make sure I had the right person, and again, we do a lot of work here locally with families moving through that process, and wanted to just reach out to you, Jonathan, very respectfully, and see if you or the estate may have a need to possibly sell that property anytime in the future. Okay, so it sounds like you're definitely gonna keep it. Okay, got it. We also offer some ancillary services, Jonathan, again, for families that are, going through that process. Things like if you had some items of value you're thinking of selling, we have a company that does estate sales. Maybe, even we clean out if you needed to get some rid of some items or even some handyman work. Would any of that so I'm with DXP, I'm actually a broker here. So again, what we do is myself and my team, we work with families that are moving through that probate process, and just to see, again, number 1, if you had a need to sell the property, and if you don't, and which is fine, if you had a need for some of those ancillary services, because again, sometimes families don't know where to go, if they have, like, estate sales or things like that that they wanted to do. So if you needed something like that, we can definitely help you with it. Would any of that be pertaining to you or helpful for you? I mean, I can give you my website, which is it's sold in New Jersey. If you're looking for contacts for like handyman work or estate sales, I can give you those personal contacts myself. And just have you contact them, and you can get started with them. Yeah, we're not really like we don't make any money on anything like that. We're just seeing if we can help you out in some way. Okay. Sure. So let me give you mine. It's www.soldinNewJersey.com. Yes, sir. And if you pop on that, yeah, it's all spelled out.com. So that'll be me. So then you'll see me there. That's myself and my team's website. And then I'm Daniel. Yes, sir. Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. Yeah, and again, I know these are it's a very sensitive situation, so that's why we tread lightly here when we do reach out. But we have worked with a lot of families in the past, some of them right now that we're working with. So if you need references or anything like that, Jonathan, we're more than happy to provide those for you. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Jonathan. You bet. Bye. All right. So as is very normal, especially in my area, he's like, "Who the hell are you?" So explaining to him who I am and what we do, he's like, "Where's your website?" So this is why it is really important, guys, for you to have a website. It doesn't need to be a probate website or an estate website, but you need a website. And I have soldinNewJersey.com, which I got very early, and I always get people reaching out wanting that domain name. So if you can get whatever sold in whatever area you are, that's a powerful one. He's gonna check it out. He's 100% not selling it. It also shows me here that he lives in the address too, so he's probably just gonna assume the property from his father. I offered him some ancillary services. I think he's gonna be interested in estate sales, and he wants to check out the website first to see who I am and what I'm about. And in my area, which is the Northeast, I'm right outside of Manhattan on the Jersey side. It is people are very skeptical. So totally normal. So I'm gonna make a couple notes to him. And as I make these notes, what I'm gonna also do is follow up with him. Today is Tuesday, probably Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday. And the reason why Friday, Thursday, guys, is May 1st. That's a huge day for expires. A huge day. So I'm gonna put out a post on social media that anybody who wants to prospect with me, man, I would love to have people in my room, like in these rooms prospecting with me. So Thursday, I'm not gonna follow up. Friday, I will because Thursday's May 1st, and has a big expire day. So if you guys want to drop in the comment, if you want to prospect with me on Thursday, I'm going to be basically be doing it all day, and I'll be up at my studio up north. So I'll be doing it for at least 3 to 4 hours. If you're interested, drop a comment that for an email, and I'll send you guys a link, and we can all prospect together. Okay. All right. So this was a good contact, and it's just practice, guys. Again, he's not selling, but that's fine. He may sell something in the future. You never know. So we're going to keep him. Um, we're going to keep him here. All right. On to the next. Okay. Wow. So they're estimating this property at about $870,000. The one that I just uh, the one that I just spoke to. Now I have one here. Let's see what we got. This is going to be Moses. Now this looks like a husband and a wife. I normally don't call these, but just for the sake of having the conversation, I'm going to, because more often than not, the one spouse passes, the other one is really just going to live in the property. They're not looking to move. So the turnover rate on those is very low. So I don't normally call them, but for sake of today, I'm going to call them. Okay, it's ringing. It's still ringing, and I think we might get voicemail here. Yeah, it's 3.5 rings now, so it's gonna hit voicemail. Yep, it's okay. Good morning. This message is for Moses. Moses, my name is Daniel. I'm actually a probate and an estate agent up in Hudson County. Reaching out to you, Moses, regarding a property that I think you may have been executor on over in Bayonne. If this sounds familiar, please reach out to me. Today is Tuesday. It's about 9 o'clock. My number directly is 973-255-8714. Moses, we work directly with families that are moving through that estate process. Thank you. All right. Now, I don't have, for the sake of keeping time, I have a canned text message that I'm going to send to these people. Um, and I probably should send it right now. You know what I'm going to, well, you know what? We're going to do it. So it's a message that basically says, "This is who I am. Are you looking to sell the property anytime in the future?" But it's longer than that. I don't just come right out of the gate and say it. And who gave this to me was this gentleman who is in Florida who crushes these. His name's Heath. He does these all the time, and he gave me this message. So what I'm going to do is now just send it. So just bear with me here. These are important. Okay. It just autofills. Okay. I know this is boring, guys, but this is what I need to do. Okay. It's just I'll read the message to you, and you guys can write it down. I don't care. Um, Perfect. This is great. And then it is you just put the person's name is. So, hi, such and such. My name is Daniel. I'm the owner of Mizrobian Real Estate Solutions here in Hudson County. I received your contact information when I learned that very shortly, if not already, you will be appointed a representative of your family's estate. The reason for my text is that I specialize in the probate and trust real estate process. I realize this may be a little premature in some way. I was reaching out to you very respectfully to see if you knew if the estate was planning on keeping the real property or maybe leaning a little more towards selling it at some point in the future. That's a perfect text message, guys. And that is not mine. That is from my boy Heath, who's in Florida. Perfect. Okay. Now, the text is good because usually they'll call back, left message, and then I'm also going to put texted as, and then we do the date. Today's 4/29. And again, guys, I'm going to be prospecting live on Thursday. That's May 1st. Would love for you guys to come prospect with me. We can all do it together. Who wants to prospect live with me Thursday when expireds will be plentiful? Boom. Yeah, let's get some people on. So, okay, cool. All right, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next. Oh, let's get some tunes on here, guys. What are we fucking talking about? Come on, man. Hold on. Yeah, it's Pearl Jam. I just like some background music. We're gonna play some grunge today because that's my genre. Okay, here we go. This is the next. This looks like husband and wife. It's funny how they estimate these properties. I know the areas they're in, and when they put the estimate value, it's always very low. And I'm like, no, this one's probably worth about six, 700. Funny. Okay. It's ringing. Good morning. I was looking for Mr. Steinman, please. Hi, Mr. Steinman. My name is Daniel. I'm actually a local probate and an estate agent up in Hudson County, New Jersey. I was reaching out today regarding a property, Mr. Simon, I think that you've been executor on. It was over in Bayonne. Okay, I just want to make sure I had the right person. Sir, we work directly with families that are like moving through that estate and process, and we just wanted to reach out to you very respectfully and see if there may be a need for yourself or the estate to possibly put that property on the market in the near future, or maybe some need of some ancillary services that we offer. Okay, yeah, the attorney is great. That's great that you have one. We're more on the real estate side, so we actually work with families that are looking to sell the property. Okay, so that's all taken care of. Did you actually list the property already? If you mind me asking? It's all done. Okay, paperwork is done and everything? Gotcha. Okay, that's why we were reaching out to you today, sir. Okay. Good luck with the sale, sir. Thank you. All right. He is already listed. I didn't check, and I don't care, but when I say it's all done, paperwork's done, he's like, "Yep, it's all done." All right. So that happens too. So he's listed. So then what we do is we get rid of that one. Listed, go away. Now, just so you guys know, I want to give you an idea. This one was issued, the probate, it was started moving through probate on April 16th. Today, now I didn't, the rep that usually, when I usually go over there, she was on vacation, or he was on vacation. And so this is almost 2 weeks later, and the property's already done and listed. So that's how you got to get these quick. I know it's crazy, but you do. Okay, let's move on. Let me move on. All right, here we go. This is the next one. This is let's see. Yeah, so this is I don't normally call these, but because it looks like husband and wife both live in the unit and he's most likely not going to be selling it, but we'll call. You never know. This is Mr. Sengo. I think it's going to go to voicemail. Yep. All right. Now I'm not going to leave a message. I'm just going to send that text message. So then all you it's easy. All you do is just copy it. and then send it to the next phone number that you have that you just literally the one you just called. And then remember, change the name at the top. Okay. Okay, so we got 4 so far, 2 contacts, 2 that we left a message for. And then what I do, is I put let message, text, the date today. I wish you guys could see what I'm looking at. So we have a house in South Jersey and I have an apartment with my studio in North Jersey. I'm in South Jersey now, and I throw out bird seed, so there's 2 ducks, cardinal, a blackbird, 2 doves, and some wrens sitting out there eating. It's pretty cool. It's very serene when I prospect, so it definitely helps me out. Alright, that's that one. Let's move on. Now this one's literally right around the corner from me. I know this property well. Okay. So this is Ms. Flores. Crystal. Crystal. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Okay, this number does not look to be good. It's just not doing anything. So let's see if anything happens here. Now I pulled, yeah, it's not. So the good thing is I also have a system. Flores, and there it is. No, that's the number. Wow, that's weird. That's the one that pulls up. Crystal. Yeah. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, that's weird. That is definitely the number. Yeah, so the number's not going through, and it's a 712 number. I don't know why it isn't working, but it's not. But it's listed here, and it's also listed when, I pull it, so alright. Uh, I'm gonna put that one to the side and try that one later. That was weird. Alright, let's go to this one. No, that's got a different number. So this has a different number for this is not right. My assistant didn't pull this right. My transaction manager, she didn't do this right. She didn't pull the person right. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, mhm. This is a property in Jersey City. Alright, so this one went right to voicemail, and it did not work. Now I have another number for a daughter. I'm just gonna say, let's just see. Let's call it. Why not? Because the number that I have is not accurate. It's not valid. No, I did a reverse search, and this is she's not the personal rep, but it's I don't know, maybe she knows something. So let's see. Her name is Marley. which is my sister's cat's name, old cat's name. I think it's going to go to voicemail. That's okay. That's okay. Yep, voicemail. Hey, good morning, Marlene. My name is Daniel. I'm actually an estate and a probate broker, real estate broker up in Hudson County. I wanted to reach out to you very briefly this morning regarding a property that I think that you may have been executor on. It's over on Pacific Ave in Jersey City. When you have a moment, Marley, please reach out to me. Text or phone call is fine, whatever's easier for you. My number directly is 973 255 8714. And we work with families that are moving through that probate and estate process. So just wanted to reach out to you and offer our services to you. So it's Tuesday about 9:30. Look forward to hearing from you. Okay. Okay, so this number didn't work. And then I'm gonna put call daughter. Okay. We'll move on. What is the next one we have? Yeah, see, a lot of these are, yep, it's all the same. Husband and wife, and they live in the property. Again, I normally don't call these, but I'm gonna call them today. So I just want you guys to be able to hear me when I'm calling them, what to say and how to say it. Because even though they may not need help, they may need ancillary services, which is what we can offer them. What's up, Austin? I don't know if you're still there, but you here, brother? Good to see you. I don't know if you're still there, but I'm gonna say hey. All right. Again, husband and wife, they both live in the property, so we'll see what they want to do. All right. All right. It's ringing. Yeah. All right. Still ringing. Oh, there it goes. Voicemail. It's okay. Good morning. This message is for Thomas. Thomas, my name is Daniel. I'm a local estate and probate agent up in Hudson County. And Thomas, we work with families that are moving through the probate process. And I wanted to reach out regarding a property that I think you may have been executor on, and it's in Bayonne. When you have a moment, please reach out to me. My number directly, sir, is 973 255 8714. And again, I'm Daniel, and I'm with EXP. And again, we work with families moving through that probate process. Thank you, sir. All right, so we left a message, and I am going to text him as well. So I love the text option. Okay, that's done. Now we'll move on. Oh, I did that one too. Okay. Now, okay, let's see. So this is an investment property, so this one actually might work. Oh, they're actually in Georgia. This is interesting. So let's see. Hi, good morning. I was looking for Tony, please. My name is Daniel, and I'm actually a local estate and a probate agent, but I'm up in Hudson County, New Jersey. Okay, this was regarding a property that was up on Van Nostrand in Jersey City. Um, we're actually probate. We work with families that are moving through the probate process, ma'am. I was calling regarding a property I think that you may have been executor on, and it was up in on Van Nostrand Ave in Jersey City. Does that sound familiar to you, ma'am? Just want to make sure I'm talking to the right person. We're just reaching out to offer our services to you, and also to see if there would be a need, if you did or the estate did, to possibly put the property on the market in the near future. Okay, ma'am, no problem. We also have services related to estate sales or maybe clean outs, things of that nature. Would any of that help you or be of value to you? Okay. All right. Well, again, I'm Daniel, and I'm with Masrobian Real Estate Solutions. That's my last name. We have a website as well. If you do happen to change your mind, or maybe you think that's something that you need in the future. Okay. Okay. Woo, that was, she's, yeah. That's a big definite no. All right. Okay. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do with her? I'm gonna call her back next week. Okay. I don't like to give up that easy. Okay. This one is okay. This is Edwina. Okay, we got another one. So we've called 8 of them so far. We have 3 contacts and 5 left messages, and then we'll just keep going. I got a stack here, guys, so we got a ton that we're gonna call. And they're not, these aren't easy conversations. She was very, she was very, not happy that I was calling. "I'm out in the state. Why are you calling?" That whole thing. But it's okay. Again, they're you're gonna have that. You gotta be able to move around it. Don't take it personally. Alright, it's ringing. I think we're gonna get voicemail here. Darn. Yeah, it's voicemail. It's okay. We're gonna leave a message and text her. So, good morning. This message is for Ms. Washington. Ms. Washington, my name is Daniel. I'm a local estate and a probate agent up in Hudson County, New Jersey. Reaching out to you today, ma'am, regarding a property I think you may have been executor on. Was in Jersey City over in the Greenville section. When you have a moment, today is Tuesday. It's about 9:30. Please call me at 973-255-8714. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Now what we are going to do is text her, and we're going to use her first name here. Okay. And we're going to use her. Let's move on. All right. Let me mark that. Left message. Mhm. All right. Now we're just going to move on to all of these. All right. This one's in Hoboken. Let's see what we have. All right. I need the actual phone number for this. Oh, she didn't pull it. All right. I'm going to beat up my assistant. I don't have phone numbers for these. Ugh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, she only pulled. I need ones that have the actual phone number. Okay, so this is good. So we're just gonna move through these. We're gonna pivot, guys. So when life throws you a curveball, you just gotta pivot. So the pivot here is my assistant did not pull all of the phone numbers for these probates when I gave them to her yesterday. I sent them to her earlier. She didn't pull them all. So just gonna go off of what I have here from what the office has. So, all right, that's okay. We still have phone numbers. So this is Barbara. Hey, it's ringing. Hi, I was looking for Barbara, please. Hi, Barbara. Yeah, my name is Daniel. I'm actually an estate and a probate agent up in Hudson County, like the Hudson County area. I was reaching out. I was calling regarding a property, Barbara, that I think that you may have been executor on. It was in Bayonne. Does that sound familiar? Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had the right person. We work with families, Barbara, specifically that are moving through that estate and probate process. So we just want absolutely. Yeah, that would no problem. Okay. I'm at work, can't talk. Call me after 3. Click. All right. Okay. That was a call after 3. So we're gonna do that. Cool. All right, let me just grab a refill. And then where are those 2 fucking go? All right. Yeah, you guys get to see me in my sweats, man. This is what I look like when I don't give a shit. Okay, let's move on. Next one. Okay, this one's a woman who Oh, maybe it's oh, her mother. Okay, so single woman, daughter. I don't know if there's real property or not. Let's find out. Evelina, name. Evelina, name. Good morning, Evelina. My name is Daniel. I'm an estate and a probate agent in Hudson County. We work specifically with families, Evelina, that are moving process. And I wanted to reach out to you very respectfully regarding a property I think you may have been executor on. It's in, I'm sorry, in Kearney. So just wanted to reach out and introduce ourselves, offer our services to you. So when you do have a moment, feel free to reach out via either text or phone. My number directly is 973-255-8714. And again, I'm Daniel. I'm a probate and estate agent in Hudson County. Thank you. All right, now we're going to text her as well. Okay, boom. Okay, today's what, 29th? 29. All right. And again, these guys, I don't know if there's real property on them. It's I can't tell. So, I don't know. So we're just gonna have to just see what happens when they call. Okay, so this one is, okay, it's his son. All right. Okay, we're dialing. And remember, we're just here to help them through a really hard time. Yes, sir. I was looking for Richard, please. Oh, hi, Richard. Richard, my name is Daniel. I'm actually an estate and a probate agent in Hudson County. And I was reaching out to you very respectfully. I'm calling the right person here. I think you may have been executor of a property that was over in uh, North Bergen in Hudson County. Does that sound familiar, Richard? I want to make sure I have the right person. Oh, okay. This is not accurate. So they're interesting. Okay. There was a property that was in North Bergen on Newcastle Road, and you're saying that has you don't have anything to do with that? Oh, okay, got it. So it sounds like it might have been a rental property. Gotcha, okay. Okay, and the reason we weren't sure of that, we're actually what we do also is we have some ancillary services for families that are moving through that process, maybe like, estate sale, if you're thinking of maybe selling some items of value, or maybe even a clean out or, like, some handyman work. Would anything like that be of help or value to you? Before I let you know? Okay, no problem. Thank you, Richard, appreciate your time. Alright, so this is a rental. This is what I'm saying, so No dice. All right. And that's okay, guys. Again, I just want you to hear how I'm talking to them. And so when you call these, and you guys do probates, you know what to say to them. Because think about it. Before I make this next call, I have a number here. Oh my God, I wonder if this is my ex-girlfriend's family. Wow. That would be very, very odd. Um, Even if there's not property to sell, okay? So this one didn't. It was a rental property because he kinda was a little bit taken back, and he's like, "That wouldn't have moved through probate because there was no property there." So, appreciate you, Rob, no problem. Um, I just want you to understand and hear how I'm speaking to them, so when you pick up the phone and call, you can take my tonality, listen to how I'm, connecting with them, because believe me, the first you don't hear it, but when they pick up, it's like this, man, their hand is right out, I can hear it. "Who are you and why are you calling?" is what you're gonna get. You have to be engaging and soft and inquisitive so they can move past that and put their guard down because you're not a threat to them anymore. So I want you to understand that that's what's probably going through most of these people's minds, especially in the area that I live in. This is not Florida, this is not South Carolina, it's not the South, guys. I live in Hudson, I'm in Hudson County, so everything is this. Boom, boom, boom. Get it done. Who are you? Why are you calling? Can you help me? No. Boom, done. Hang up. That's what I go through. I just want you to understand that, okay? All right. So just it's all in how what you're saying, how you say it to them that's gonna allow them to either connect with you and they can put their guard down and have a conversation or, "Nope, not interested. Bye." "Hi, I was looking for, Lena, please." My name is Daniel, Lena. I'm actually an estate and a probate agent in Hudson County. I was reaching out to you regarding a property. I hope I'm calling the right person here. That you might have been executor on. It was over on Wright Ave in Jersey City. Am I calling the right number for that, ma'am? Okay. Well, we work with families that are moving through that estate and probate process. And again, just wanted to reach out to you very respectfully and see maybe if yourself or the estate have a need to possibly put that property on the market in the future, or maybe need some of our ancillary services that we offer. We actually are. So we are a real estate company too. So we work with families that are specifically going through that probate process. 'Cause it's one of the things that we actually do for you. Um, so yeah, those are one of the services that we offer. So, things along the lines of maybe if you're thinking of doing an estate sale, we have a company that we work with that will do an estate sale for you, or, maybe a clean out if you're thinking of yeah. Okay. Right. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll put it in the email. So, and just to give you a rough estimate, we do an estate sale, Lena, might not be something that you guys can engage with, but we do offer things along the lines of like a clean out. If you're thinking of just cleaning out some items that you don't need, or even some handyman work at the time you think you might. Yeah. Hmm. So have a company, a gentleman that we work with that specifically does cleanouts for properties that either are going to be prepared for sale or maybe even prepared for rent, either or. And his name is Danny for a very long time, probably 10 years now. And what we can do is if that's something that would pertain to you, we can just put you in touch with Danny. He can come out, take a look, give you an estimate as to what it would cost to take everything away. Lena, he will take pretty much anything that you have that he can get out the door, I'd say. Yeah. So how Danny works, this is, and I appreciate you asking because it's a good question. What he does, he just did one for us. We have a property on the market right now that's in Weehawken. And he went in there, he took a look, and it wasn't a big condo. And he just gave the owner, all right, here's what's going to cost you. I forgot how much it was. I don't know, $500, something like that. And he just brought a place in, took everything out, and we have it now on the market. So he will just walk in and evaluate it and give you a price for, what. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me just grab a pencil and I'll take your email down. Hang on. It's a great, yeah. So it's a great question. So it's okay. And Lena, we do this. I do this all the time, and I'm going to share with you the reason that I do this. And I've only started about a year and a half ago when my father passed away. It was the amount of phone calls my mother got and I got was it was off the charts. And it was everybody looking to, and it was mostly investors trying to make deals for themselves. A lot of times people maybe in your position don't know that you can list the property with an agent or broker, and the agent or broker is working on your behalf, not the investor's behalf. So that's one of the reasons why myself and my team work with, with families like yourself. And there may not, you may decide to keep it, and that's fine too. Right. It's a great question. So we haven't even, number 1, we haven't seen the property yet, and number 2, we haven't done any kind of research as to value, because you have options with it too. There's tons of options on how you structure the professional fee. We'll go over those together as a team. We go over how you actually wanna structure the price of the property, because you may wanna structure the price in a way where you're gonna be negotiating down instead of negotiating up, and there's different ways to do that. Mhm, mhm. Yeah, true. There's a bunch of them, Trulia and Redfin, all those. Hmm. Another great question. They're not very accurate, and here's why. Their algorithms don't, they basically value your property off of an algorithm. And the algorithm that they use does not, let's say, for example, your property and your neighbor next door are the exact same property, exact same. But on the inside, yours is completely renovated. You've done all these new amenities, and your neighbor has not. And you both sell, all it's gonna do is aggregate the 2 sales. It doesn't know that you were renovated, that you have this, you have that. Has no ability to do that. So it doesn't, we call it the Zillow hurdle. It's a hard hurdle to come over because sometimes owners will look at it and say, "That's my property's value." And really, it's I don't wanna say it's not, but it's not an accurate assessment. The multiple listing, which is what we have access to, I can tell you streaming and fluid, here's properties that are under contract right now that are like yours. Here's ones that have sold in the last 30 days that are like yours. Let's look at these together as a team and figure out which price point you wanna be in. So we offer that. That's something that one of the things that we offer because a lot of times recently. Oh, okay. Was it from a broker or was it from with the internet? Oh, okay. An appraisal. Okay, so if you had an appraisal is a very good, estimate of value. Yeah, because what we'll do, myself and, my team, we use comparables that I know an appraiser will use. Yeah, because we've been doing this. I've been in this industry. I mean, I got out of college in 1999 at Montclair, so I got right into the industry right after that. So we have an office in Montclair, but honestly, I mean, I live in Union City, so that's my office is really in my condo. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm ready whenever you are. Your email. Mhm, mhm. Old school. I like it. I'm MSN myself. Mhm. Me too. 100%. I'm MSN. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I've had mine since I was probably 18, I guess, 18, 19. So, that's it. Oh, well, I like it. I like the MSN, so I'm with you. Alright, I'll put an email together for you. Okay, no problem. I'll put a quick and it'll be a quick 30-second video just so you can see who I am, put a face to the name, and then our ancillary services in there and a little bit of like a pre-list package so you can do some research on us too. Okay? Awesome. Thanks, Lena. Bye. All right, guys. Really good call here. So, very nice lady. Doesn't know what they're going to do. They don't know if they're going to list it, sell it, or keep it. They may want to keep it in the family. She asked all the normal questions. How'd you get my number? We don't know what we're going to do. What's your commission? And what was the other one she asked? She asked one more. Commission is an easy one. You guys want to get around. I said, hey, I haven't even seen the property yet. I just want to see number one, if you're even interested in possibly getting it on the market. It sounds like you would. She said, well, we don't really know what we're going to do yet. Usually that means they're going to. They did get an appraisal, and that's a good thing. So she was asking about Zillow and Redfin and going on the internet for estimates of value. I explained that they're not the algorithm doesn't have the ability to delineate between renovated properties and non-renovated properties. It just aggregates everything as a whole. So it's really not that accurate. Your best route is to just use properties off the MLS, which really can pull, and that's a fluid, constant estimate of value. And she said, great. Um, we talked a little bit about our email addresses and things of that nature, but she's definitely going to do something. She just doesn't know what. So I'm gonna what now with this someone like this, guys. I'm gonna send a video email. So I do a bomb bomb. Hi, Lena. This is Daniel. Thank you very much for being so kind to me on the phone. And again, I really wanted to just reach out and let you know that we're here for you. Our ancillary services are as such per uh, your request. Here is our website. You can take a look at it and then do some research on us. Check out our past client reviews online. I will reach back out to you maybe later in the week or early next week just to see if you got the email and if you had any questions regarding what you just saw. Done and done. 30 seconds. This is a great email. Sorry, great contact. So send bomb bomb. All right. That's a great contact, guys. So again, I just am hoping that by you guys hearing how I'm talking to these people that are going through a very challenging situation, their guard is up the minute they pick up the phone and I say, "Hi, can I speak to Lena?" Her guard's up. "Yes, what are you calling about?" And then it's like, the more you do this, the easier this becomes. Hi, Lena. My name's Daniel. I'm a local estate and probate agent. And she said, "Well, now, when you say estate agent," she's like, "What does that mean? Like, what do you offer?" And I said, "Well, we work with families that are moving through the probate process." And I said, "One of the reasons I ended up doing this is because when my father passed, I'm still getting text messages, and my mother is, from people looking to make a deal for themselves. I don't know that sometimes owners like you might not know that there are brokers out there that work with you that can help you through the probate process and actually get you the most for your property." So she was very receptive to it, very nice woman, and this is a good contact. That will turn into a listing. I'm very confident in that one. 'Cause usually, think of it this way, guys, when you don't know something, your usual answer is no. Once you get the information that you need, that no usually becomes a yes, because now you understand it no. So when I get the initial no, it's not that they're gonna say no, she just doesn't know what they're gonna do. So the natural inclination is no. All right, now let's keep going. This is Ruth. Why is Allentown, PA calling me? You wanna have some fun? This might be a telemarketer. Let's have some fun. Good morning, this is Daniel. Ugh, this it's not even a live telemarketer. It's a fucking bullshit. It's a computer. When those telemarketers call, I wanna hear their pitch, and then I wanna, like, "All right, your pitch needs work, and here's what it needs." Because a lot of times they just come right out of the gate and tell you what they do, and they want you to buy it. I'm like, "You didn't even ask me what I want. You didn't ask me what's important to me. You didn't ask me if this is something I'm even interested in." So I like to have some fun with them. All right, let me just post real quick. Thank you, Rob. Cool. Okay, this is Ruth. We are calling Ruth. Right to voicemail. Good morning, Ruth. My name is Daniel. I'm actually an estate and a probate agent that is calling. I work with families up in the Hudson County area, Ruth, and I was reaching out very respectfully regarding a property I think you may have been executor on in Secaucus. Please reach out to me. Today is Tuesday. It's about 10 o'clock. My number directly is 973 255 8714. Thank you, Ruth. Now, her sister is also listed as a personal rep. So I'm going to call the sister too. And this is Ad- Adelia. Adelia. Let's see. It's ringing. Hi, good morning. I was looking for Adelia, please. My name is Daniel. Adelia, I'm actually an estate and a probate agent up in Hudson County. I was reaching out to you regarding a property that I think, Adelia, you may have been executor on. It was over in Secaucus. Does that ring a bell to you? Am I speaking to the right person? So, okay, we work with families that are moving through that probate and estate process, and we just wanted to reach out very respectfully and see if maybe you or the estate had a need to possibly put the property on the market in the near future. Okay, no problem, Adelia. We also offer some ancillary services as well. Okay, no dice. That was definitely a no. That's the reason I know is she hung up. Said, "No, I do not," and hung up. So that's fine too. Nope. So we write a no. Let me get rid of it. We're having a good day though, guys. We have 6 contacts and 9 messages. And those 9 messages may turn into contacts later. And I have a stack of, I don't know, 17 or 18 more of them. So let's keep going. Okay, this is again, guys, I don't normally call these. This is a husband and a wife that lives in the same property. The likelihood that they're going to sell is almost none. So I don't normally call these, but I want you to hear me engage. So I'm going to call them. All right, we are giving a call. Let's just check real quick. Yes, this is a husband and a wife. All right, let's give it a shot. This is Carol that I'm calling. My mother's name. Wow, these are my mother and father's names. It's crazy. I think it's going to go to voicemail. Voicemail. Uh, it's a very nice message. These are probably really nice people. Good morning, Carol. My name is Daniel. I'm an estate and a probate agent in the Hudson County area. Reaching out to you, Carol, very respectfully regarding a property that I think you may have been executor on. It's over in Bayonne. We just wanted to reach out and offer our services to you again. Again, we work with families that are moving through that estate in the probate process. So please reach out to me today. It is Tuesday. My number is 973-255-8714. Thank you, ma'am. All right. That's her. And then I'm also going to text her. So then we just take we cut and paste and hit that text. Okay. And again, guys, my boy Heath down in Florida, he says texting is very important. So he has good results from it. He doesn't get good results from voicemails. You know, like when I leave a voicemail, he said, I don't normally do that. So what he does is he text messages them right after he leaves them or he calls them and they don't answer. So I'm doing both. I'm leaving a message and I'm texting them. So that's okay. All right. So we'll just make a note of that. So yeah, we got 5 contacts, 9 messages. We're gonna keep grinding and keep going here. I got a stack, so we're gonna be here a bit. I have my group call with my team at 11, so I'm probably gonna get out of here about 10:45, so I can prep for that. And we're gonna have a fun call today. If any of you guys are my team is watching, we're gonna have a good fun call today. I had some really cool things happen to me over the weekend, and I want to share them with them. So that's what we're gonna do. And Rob, man, I'd love to have you on the team, brother. Would love to have you on the team. You get to hear all my fun stories. Okay, we got Coldplay playing. Okay, is this husband and wife? No, this is daughter and mother. So the mother passed. Now we're going to be speaking to the daughter. Okay, and her name is Nina. All right, now this is interesting. The mother's name is the same as the daughter's name. So I'm trying to think how I would do this. Oh, but they both live in the same property. Oh, this is interesting. All right, so the likelihood that this property is gonna be sold is very small. The reason why I'm joking with you, Rob. I am, but I'm not. I'd love to work with you and have you part of, in our orbit, but I appreciate you either way, brother. Um, the daughter and the mother live in the same home. They both have the same name. So now I'm trying to figure out all right, I'm gonna use her last name, which is different because this could get touchy. I'm gonna say Ms. Fada. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Hi, I was looking for Rena, please. Rena, this is Daniel. I'm actually an estate and a probate agent in Hudson County. I was reaching out to you this morning, Rena, very respectfully regarding a property I think you may have been executor on. It's over in Lyndhurst. Does that? Or I'm sorry, no, I meant Secaucus, not Lyndhurst. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had the right person. The reason for the call, we work with families moving through that probate and estate process, and we just wanted to reach out again very respectfully to see if maybe you or the estate have a need to put that property on the market anytime in the future, or maybe some of our ancillary services we offer. What's that? Oh my goodness. You probably will, yeah. For Rena, for better or worse, when an administration of probate is filed, it becomes public info and myself and my team, and one of the reasons we work with families like you're gonna get a lot of calls from investors wanting to try and snag they wanna snag the property for 70, 60 cents on the dollar and, looking to make a deal for themselves, so, I I do, yes. Oh, right. Mm, yes. No, no problem. When my father passed, it was the same thing. We did it about a year and a half ago. He passed in June of 23, and, yeah. So, it was the same and I'm the head of the family's, like, money and estate and such, so same exact thing we had to do. When we filed in Ocean County, my phone didn't stop ringing, neither did my mother's. So, y is there anything that we can offer to you? I mean, I don't know, we have ancillary services too, estimates of value for the property or uh, no, I mean, I grew up out in Lake Hopatcong, so I know northern New Jersey like the back of my hand, to be honest with you. Okay, what's up? Oh, wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I'd be honored to help them. What it's on her yeah, that's okay. My office is in Montclair. We're right down the street, and, yeah, we have a commercial property. Do you know, Lee's Islander, the Asian restaurant? They are. I'm one of the agents that has listed it, myself and my partner. My partner has an office in Rutherford. Yeah, so we have had it listed, and I think we're gonna be accepting an offer in the next week. Yeah, they're shoot, and they're such a nice family. They've been owning it. They owned it for 52 years, so they're gonna retire and just move on, and the person who wants to buy it, they keep on Asian, so yeah, I do. Yep. It's nuts. So they would do wanna keep it. So let's do this. Let me take your email, and then I'll put an email together with the intro, I don't know, 30-second video. You'll get to put a face to the name, and then I'll hold my service. Okay? Mhm, mhm. And Yahoo. Perfect. Okay. I'll list it in there. You'll see my website, which is www.soldinnewjersey.com. You can check that out. And then I'll also put in there, I don't know, if you have a estate sale, clean out, handyman work. I have all of those contacts moving trucks, things like that. Yeah. Okay. So you'll have all this information on hand. And what we also do as a courtesy is we can give you estimates of value for property just so you can have an idea and give you a clearer picture on whether sell, keep, rent, all that good stuff. Okay. Yeah. My pleasure, Rena. Thanks for taking the call today. All right. Bye bye. All right, guys. This is what I'm talking about. So this is an interesting one. Her mother passed a year and a half ago, literally right when my father passed. And the only reason she filed probate is she had to cash a check because the check they sent was the, uh, to the estate, not to her. So because of that, they had to run through probate to be able to cash a check. We had to do the same thing because when we sold the car was in my dad's name. The only way for us to cash a check for the car was to run the will through probate. I didn't want to do it, but we had to do it. In talking to her, her father-in-law just passed away too last week. They don't know what they're going to do with his home yet. It's all brand new. So if you guys notice, this it's all just planting seeds. All I'm doing now is I just planted a seed for her. I said, no problem. What I'll do is send you a quick email, introduce myself to you. It'll have all my information on the email, my website. You can do some research, and then what I'll do is I follow up with them and just say, hey, did you get the email? And did you have any questions on what you saw? That's it. So we have this has been a really, really productive day just by making these phone calls. They're not easy calls, guys. I'm gonna, let the cat out of the bag. You're calling somebody who had someone pass. It's not an easy conversation. Somebody's calling me back, and I just want to see who is calling me back. I don't know. All right, not sure, but let's see who this is. Good morning. This is Daniel. Yes, Tyler. Good. What's shaking? Those are questions that I'm not sure. Jason would probably be a better contact for that. I don't know. She, no, he's back. Yeah, yeah, he was back yesterday. No, he was back yesterday. That's why I was asking, did he contact you? Because he's back. Then they might have not given us 23 yet, which I'm sure they have. We just get it from them. Mhm. Okay, so not 24 is okay. 23 we definitely need, which they should have. Yeah, I'll get those for you. If they have them, we'll get them. Let's put it that way. All right. Yeah. What's up? Hmm. I mean, I mean, I'd say there's a little. I'm not gonna lie and say there's a lot, but there's a little. Yeah. And again, like, what are you thinking you wanted to kind of, yeah. Okay. Okay. There's a little bit. Yeah. So I'd say that. Yes. Like, as long as it's not something egregious when you come in with the offer, it's like, oh my goodness, like what is this? Right. Mhm. Yep. Yeah, we'll make it work. It sounds like you're probably gonna be in a range that we can make work, so, yes, I'd say there is a little bit of wiggle, no doubt. Okay? No, not a problem, and, I'm gonna talk to Jason today anyway, so, I'll we're working on that because I saw some text messages going back and forth. Yeah, perfect, and we're working on that, just so you know, okay? Awesome. Thanks, Tyler. You got it. All right, guys. So this is awesome. You guys get to hear this too. So we have a commercial property for sale. Literally, this is perfect. The one that I just referred to this woman, Lee's, which is in Lincoln. It's our listing. Had it on the market for a long time. Finally took a price reduction to a number where we have somebody who wants to put an offer in, and he's going to probably keep it as a property. And it's looking like it's going to be a nice offer. So it's listed at 169. So uh, we're going to get an offer on it after over a year. All right. So now I'm just taking a quick note here. Send email bomb. If you guys don't use bomb, I'd recommend using video emails. This was a good one. So we have two today, two that are going to be really good contacts to listings. So that's how I look at it. Appointment to listing. All right. So now it's 10:20. I have about 20 minutes. I'm going to call some more. Let's see. What do we have here? All right. Where is this property? Harrison. All right. This is Rosalinda. Okay. We're going to call Rosalinda now. Bomb bomb is the bomb, brother. It is. I should actually contact them and see if they would work out a deal with me, to give whoever I refer a discount and then me a discount. I've referred a lot of people to them. All right, let's give a call. 973-911-238. Uh-huh, 2295. Okay, this is Rosalinda. Tell me about it, bro. All right, I think we're gonna get voicemail here. It's okay. Voicemail. Good morning. This message is for Rosalinda. Rosalinda, my name is Daniel. I'm an estate and a probate agent in Hudson County. Reaching out to you today very respectfully regarding a property I think you may have been executor on. It's over in Harrison. When you have a moment, it's Tuesday, it's about 10:30. Please reach out to me at 973-255-8714. Again, I'm Daniel. I'm a probate and estate agent in Hudson County. Just reaching out to you as we work with families that are moving through that estate and probate process. Thank you. All right. And now what do we do? We text them. Now, so far, I've texted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people this morning, and I haven't gotten any responses, but that's okay. This isn't the first time that, or the last time we're going to reach out to any of these people. We are going to keep going up. Okay. Text is sent. Now we move on. Left message, text for what's it, 29? 29. All right. Next is all right. So I think this is an apartment building. I don't think this is yeah, this is not. This is a notice of renting of the sources was certain items of potential property having been prepared by this was domiciled to his death. Yeah, there's been no separate writing or instructions disposing of certain items of tangible property having been prepared. That's I take that back. This might actually be. I'm reading what there is here. I don't think it is, but it may be. Let's check. All right, it's ringing. Nope, right to voicemail. Rang once and went to voicemail. Good morning. This message is for Grizel. Grizel, my name is Daniel. I'm an estate and a probate agent that works in Hudson County. Was reaching out to you this morning regarding a property I think you may have been executor on. It's over in Kearney. If you have a moment, today's Tuesday. Please reach out to me at 10:30. My number directly, Grizel, is 973-255-8714. Again, I'm Daniel. I'm an estate agent in Hudson County. We work with families that are moving through that probate process. Thank you, ma'am. All right. I don't think there's real property on this, but I'm going to send a text. Now, if there's not, I'd imagine she would be like, there's nothing to sell. So she may respond. All right. Come on. All right. There we go. Okay. Text is sent. Now we move on. Time is it? 10:25. All right. I got about 15 minutes. And then I got to prep for my group meeting today. Uh, all right. Somebody just tried. Oh, two. Somebody's calling back. No, let's see. Good morning. This is Daniel. Yes, Henry. How are you? Uh, you. I want to say that you had a commercial property, Henry. Am I calling the right person for that? Did you have a property that was for sale? I don't have your info in front of me, but I want to say was it Newark? JC. Okay. Yes, JC. Shoot. Let me think real quick. Where was this? 770. Yes. The reason I was reaching out to you, it looked like the property was on the market, didn't sell, and the owner of the company, actually, Jason, asked me to reach out to you because he was like, "I don't understand why what's going on with it. It should have sold." So I wanted to reach out to you and I guess see what happened and, is you oh, you do? Okay. Was it listed recently or because I didn't see it listed? This was private. Gotcha. Okay. That's really the reason for the call is to see if you had a need to possibly get these buyers to compete with each other because we thought that it could have been, honestly marketed a little bit better and a little more aggressively to the buyers out there that buy property like that. And that's I do. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know exactly. I live in Union City, so I know exactly where you are. That's why I wanted to reach out to you. We've sold gas stations, we've sold warehousing, industrial, we have an auto shop right now in Ridgewood that's got some remediation needed, but we actually have an offer on it now, which just came through. Um, the LSRP averaged, I don't know, I think it was about 200 to 250 to remediate the whole thing. So it's all done? Okay. That's I guess, Mr. Prater, that would be the question of the day is that something that would even be of interest to you? Okay, and is that something that you were thinking you may accept? Okay, alright, and is it no, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you we do. It was more we were confused as to why this property in this location didn't sell for, when you had it listed. We were just confused, and the owner said, "Reach out and see if he's even interested in having a conversation with me to show him what we could do, um, and then we'll go from there." So it was really just an intro call, Mr. Cueva, to see, again, where you were and if you would be interested in getting on the open market to get these guys competing with each other because 'cause we're commercial brokers. Okay, can I send you our information so maybe you do a little research on us to see who we are? Would that help? You're like, I'm not doing any kind of homework. You sound like you're not in New Jersey. Ah, okay, gotcha. Awesome. Well, I wish I was there too, my friend. But okay, let's do this. You have my number. If anything changes on it or you feel like the offer is just not doesn't have legs, reach out to me and we can always have a conversation about I could get the owner of the company on the phone. Okay? I appreciate you calling back, Mr. Cueva. Thank you. All right. All right. This was a commercial property, gas station, 3.5 million. I left this guy numerous messages. He finally called back, but he's got an offer on the table that it looks like he's going to accept. Um, so now what I'm going to do is dig back to where he was, and now he's going to jump into my follow up drip. So I even said, "Yeah, just reach out to me." But no, now I'm going to go on the offensive and call him. Okay, that was an old. Just so you know, that was an old expired from like a year and a half ago, and he got an offer privately on it. So that tells me, guys, if he's getting private offers on his property, that means that he's still open to selling, and that means other owners that have property that didn't sell, that's an expired, I'm gonna keep calling them, because all I need is 1. All we need. Alright, so let me just I wanna call 1 or 2 more of these probates, and because we had a really good day today, man. 2 really solid contacts. I know that one of them is gonna at least turn into a listing because they need help, and we're gonna help them. Why? Because we're the best at it. Do I believe that? You're damn right I do. Okay, so here we're gonna call Jill. Okay, now something happened with this one. This is the same as so daughter and mother live in the same property. Mother passed. This was back in it was this is old. This is the mother passed a while back, but let's call and just see. You never know. Let's call. This is Jill. She lives there too. Voicemail. All right, we're gonna leave a message, and then I'm gonna text her too. Good morning, Jill. My name is Daniel, and I'm an estate and a probate agent in Hudson County. And I wanted to reach out to you, Jill, regarding a property that I think you may have been executor on. It's over in Bayonne. Again, we work with families, Jill, that are moving through that probate and estate process. And I just wanted to reach out to you very respectfully and see if you or the estate had a need to possibly sell the property anytime in the future, or if maybe you needed some of our ancillary services that we offer to families moving through that process. So today is Tuesday. It's about 10:30. Feel free to reach out to me today either by a text or a phone call. My number directly is 973-255-8714. Thank you, Joe. All right. And I'm also going to text her. We're going to do a text as well. All right. So we got 973. Oh, it's not letting me. I have to redo it. Hang on. Now I'm going to add into this. We also offer some secondary services as well, estate sales, um, things, and I'm just going to put things of that nature. Boom. Because this one is an older, this is like the previous one that I had where the mom passed like a year and a half ago. So she's filing probate for some reason. We just don't know what. Okay. We texted her. All right, I'm gonna do, what time is it? 10:35. I haven't eaten yet either, just so you guys know. I'm doing all these because I want you to hear me. Let me do one more. All right, one more. Uno más. Hang on, let me get a refill. This is Goombas. You guys don't look at what I'm looking at outside right now. It's like a freaking animal sanctuary. So I do love being south because I'm looking at cardinals, hens, two ducks, and like one of the ducks is a mallard, so it's got the green neck. It's beautiful. Um, I got doves, I got cardinals, I got blackbirds. It's pretty cool because I throw seed out. But when I'm up north, it's my studio. So you see me with the bookshelves and stuff, and that's my where I film everything. So I'm in my kitchen right now, down in the South Jersey house. All right, one more property. One more. All right. So this is daughter, and this is a daughter. She lives in New York City. I doubt she's going to answer only because I bet she's working. But let's see. Her name is Randy. Let's see. Last call. Last call today. But I have more. I have more for tomorrow. So we're going to do this tomorrow too. Hi, I was looking for Randy, please. Hi, Randy. My name is Daniel. I'm actually an estate and a probate agent in New Jersey, in Hudson County. I was reaching out to you, ma'am, this morning regarding a property that I think you may have been executor on. It's over in Harrison, Hudson County. Okay. Yeah, that's the reason I was reaching out. We work with families that are moving, through that estate and that probate process. So we just wanted to reach out again very respectfully and see if possibly you or the estate had a need to maybe sell the property anytime in the future. And if Yes, it sounds like everything you have is taken care of. Did you and if you don't mind me asking, ma'am, is, like, paperwork all done? You've already, kind of gotten the property on the market, have estimates of value, things like that? Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I'm a little bit late on the phone call. My pleasure, Randy, no problem. You too. Take care. Bye. Alright, listed. Not a problem. All right, so this was good, guys. So I still have a stack of I don't know how many's in here. 15 probably. Yeah, at least. Probably more than that, maybe 20. We're gonna call these tomorrow. All right. I have to run because I have my team meeting I gotta prep for my for the agents that are in my downline. We do a call every Tuesday at 11, and we're gonna have some really fun things to go over today, because I had some really cool things happen to me over the weekend. I wanna share it with them, and, uh, it's real estate related, but we're humans first. We're real estate agents second. So, the good and the fun and the relationship building and the camaraderie, it's really important. So, at least to me it is. So when I do these calls with my, people that are in my downline, um, it's fun making it fun. You know what I mean? So this was a great day today. I want to summarize today. What's coming to mind is not being afraid to make these calls, guys. Just don't know what's going to happen. Did I have a couple people tell me not to call and I hang up and they hung up on me? Absolutely, they absolutely did. So, and that's normal and that's natural. Um, what? Um, so somebody's texting me something nonsense. These aren't easy phone calls to make, okay? But as you get more confident with them, it just becomes second nature. These are getting to me like they're expired. I've only been calling probates for about 4 months, okay? Expireds, I've been calling for 15 years. But probates, I'm getting to the point now where I'm just comfortable. Sometimes you'll hear me fumble, if they ask me something that I'm not sure, but I have to take the beat, let my brain process what was just asked, and then formulate a response. So, but it's a confidence level, guys. I practice these. I do these most days. So I'll be back doing these tomorrow. Same place. I'll be here tomorrow. So jump on. Again, drop some comments in the channel, in the comment section, what you thought about it today. Did you learn something? Could I have done something better? It doesn't matter. I'm always open to feedback. And if you think this is helpful for you or somebody, like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. So I hope this was great and you guys got a lot out of it. And we'll be back doing these tomorrow, guys. So be well, love your life. And in the words of the improbable Billy Madison, peace, I'm out of here.